And welcome everyone to another episode of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Today we continue our adventure on the game, and now we reach the series part, the sewers. Let's see what happens. Oh shit! It's a it's a poofer. It's not a real monster. Although for the people that haven't played this game much, it's quite convincing. We got anything here? As I never look on this area. Hey, we got the machine part. Ah, fully refiled. Thank you very much. Nice. Now the brute will come to here. Right there. He might not actually come into the room, but he's certainly going to pass by. Either way, we have to wait. It's not something that I'm fond of, but it's how the game works, so to say. Most of the time you just have to wait for monsters to pass by or whatever. So he spawns right there. Goes upstairs, where I am right now, like this, goes upstairs. If he doesn't hear me shuffling around inside this room, he will just come down the stairs and mind his business to another area and despawn, whatever. But, yeah, he's gone. Let's go. Ow, 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 ow. Freaking earbuds hurt as hell. Anyway, now we go across the sewer to the other locked section to get a pipe. Because now the wheel is spinning quite slowly. No tinderbox there. Anything here? I'm really looking for stuff to pick up, to collect. Okay. Pipe seems loose. It's not loose, it's brittle. Hey. Ah.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever return!
Well, here's a famous scene for you. When we find that the brute is dead. Yeah. Look at that. You can pick at his arm. Ain't that nasty?
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
And then the grunt is just like right there. Now we gotta get out of here. Ooh, loaded him. It's actually quite a frightening area to stand at because, well, there's no way to hide. In theory, like, there's no obvious place to hide except there's rendezvous around this door frame, and there's a spotlight right there. I was imagining that maybe it would be so cool if we had a spot area right there to cast a shadow of the grunt, and there is in fact a spotlight there to cast a shadow of the grunt. This is just brilliant map making and lighting placement. He's gonna be out and gone quite soon, I am glad to say. Yep, he's gone. It's funny how he goes to my left. But he's gonna spawn right there to my right, where I'm going. What? Am I seeing illusions or something? Anyway. He's right there to my right. Does that make sense? No. They made some noise to distract him. This rendezvous is going to be right over there so I can run out. Small chase scene. Spoiler for you. He's not happy about this. Even though it's actually quite easy. This game is just so pathetically easy. Sort of. The puzzles are the main challenge, not the monsters, I would assume. And there's some interesting story thrown at it. There's never any escape. Things like this live with you always. How could he know if Henry would show up down the road or even at his house? Is he that mad? Anyway, this is the nave. And you might not want to fall down there. Okay, so that's the main art. That's a cave-in. There's always a cave-in and a door that won't budge on each map. It's like mandatory. Lantern now fully refilled. Refilled.
9th of August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Oh shit. Okay. Not working. Something must be wrong with the machinery. Perhaps. Two levers on the top floor are not working. It is probably some problem with the machinery. I would guess so. Let's take a look downstairs. Quite a long staircase, actually. Brace yourselves. Yeah. Down we go. I'm just gonna light this up.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes?
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Yep, that was a small problem with the machinery, I'm afraid. I'll just light up these torches to make the path a bit brighter, so I don't have to burn my oil all the time. At this point, it's starting to become a little scarce, I would say the least. That's good enough. I got like 25 tinderboxes. More than enough. Well, I'm only gonna be through this area once, so I'm kind of wasting my tinderboxes for no good reason. But tinderboxes are supposed to be used. Let's use them. I just want to save my oil some.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Are you really sorry, Alexander? There's some more shit down here I want to explore a little bit before I go. Oh, told ya. Not a whole lot, but still some stuff. Forces all over the place. Good. Good stuff. Okay, I'll just take the shortcut. More story. See. Agrippa channels Wire. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is, and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae and Tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for the sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. Sorry, the vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling carnic. I will have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. I'm really sorry about my sloppy English. I'm just not feeling 100% today. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while they sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time but by anguish. In the box. Okay. In the box. And that's about it. We got some stuff hidden by. Yeah, that's it. Fire entrance. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. This is a part where I believe we can sort of reenact the ritual that Daniel was so insane about doing. I'm not sure about that. Oh look, is this a reference to the communist symbol? I'm not sure. I think that in the next room there might be a knife. Oh, there it is.
August 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. a cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Holy shit, this thing just scared the hell out of me. Fuck off. Oh. Nothing else here? Oh. Another did tinderboxes just appear and I'm not aware of? Probably. Well, get out of here to the actual choir. On every single of my 20 plus playthroughs, I avoided that part because it's just so long. I wasn't interested in the story. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest and the morning sun. Will this ever end? He thought. Now here the game is quite literally silently telling us to follow the pipes.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Let's follow the pipes. It's not exactly an easy task because this map is big and it's full with brutes that just teleport around and try to kill you. It's a mess. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Where is he? I can't even see him. Like, oh, there he is. Fuck. Come here, come here, come here. Yes. Fall into the void. Fall into the void. Ah, there we go. Kill him. Okay, let's go. Oh, come on. I killed you. And you were alive again.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
I love trying to do facial impressions of these voice lines. I'll get that one later, probably. Now, I think I might want to save Agrippa, so I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the poison gland. Okay, another secret. Shit. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow.
Whatever it takes.
Okay. I think we're done. Yeah, we got 3 pieces of the orb. We got 2 separate parts of the map on which on the choir, which is the map that we are right now. We got 3 pieces of the orb. Ah, shit! Fuck. Fucking son of a bitch. I can't even outrun him. That's the saddest part. Come on, boy. I just want to go home. Well, I just want to leave this map. In fact. Fuck. Ah, he's crossing the bridge. Which is exactly where I need to go. Fuck! Watch your step. That's a rare death for me in Amnesia, you know. Can I just leave the map, please? Oh shit. Yes, I can. Thank you very much. Carefully cutting the man open made him think, let's see how father must feel about his craft. Being an artisan, relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate grants a certain form of pride. Okay. Out of the choir. And into the transept. Knave. Such filth, he thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. Well. Now to the transept. Here's where the Karnak lies, and you probably don't want to fall down there, as I won't. Transept. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. It's another quite dark part of the game.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
Let's just go upstairs and grab the string. which I'm gonna need. Some oil, always useful. And a box. Why is there a pipe over here? What could possibly be the use for this? Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage. It will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you're whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will come to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Lol. Oh. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. There's just loads of backstory in this game. It's amazing. Well.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
And in the end, it was just Alexander making Daniel a minion.
Please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I've been...
The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood floating from his belly. The thumb between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. The grate covers a drainette pipe. The blood needs a vessel. The blood cannot be reached. Find a way. Oh yeah, drink. Collected blood. And let's get the hell out of here. Holy shit. Got a maze for no good reason. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. Anyway, that's it for another episode of Amnesia the Doctor Sent. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like on this video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel, because tomorrow I'll see you guys with another video. Once again, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.